Hey, my beautiful water taste buds. How are y'all doing? So if you're new to my channel, welcome to Taste of Divinity. I am Tasty. I am your reader for leaders. If you like and vibe with my energy, really make sure you subscribe and like the video to get more of your energy into the mix. If you're a returning subscriber, what up, family? What's up, bam, bam? How's it going, you guys? I just want to go ahead and let y'all know we're going to be doing element readings this week. So this is for water signs, as you can see by the title. We're doing elements this week so that y'all can still, receive some sort of message. There's going to be something you can receive from it if you are a Scorpio, Cancer, or Pisces. If y'all do want to receive more content from me, the best way for that to happen is if you interact with the video. So you can like it, you can watch it, you can, even have it playing in the background on certain days, while you're sleeping or whatever. And really what that does, it just helps the algorithms. It helps, YouTube start recommending it to other people. I'm going to also do my part, you guys. So I've been learning. I need to have a really catching title and I need to have a really good thumbnail. So if y'all been seeing my channel go through certain transitions with that's been me learning, because I'm not just saying, oh my gosh, these people aren't supporting me. I'm going to do what I can to, see what I need to do to make stuff more aesthetically pleasing, because I know the messages be hitting, okay? They be hitting, but like sometimes it just don't be capturing enough attention to where, it's just providing, it's not providing enough. So I do want to always continue to give to YouTube because this is something that I do want to see successful. But I also don't want to be overworking myself for something I'm not really receiving back. So I literally do what I can, and I have the time and energy to give to it. I'm going to give to it. I'm going to pour into it. But I don't want to overwhelm myself, okay? And I have been having a lot on my plate, so I've been having to prioritize things accordingly. As things continue to grow, of course, I want to do more daily videos, weekly videos, put more messages out there, etc., etc. But I gotta prioritize things. I really do. Okay. So let's go ahead and get started, though, y'all. This is general. Take a resonate, leap what does not. Check other signs/elements in your charts. Thank you so very much, Spirit. I truly appreciate you. We're going to be starting off with a positive affirmation card. Then we're going to be, I like to do that to break the negative cycle that we can all easily fall victim into. Then we're going to get into tarot and end with oracle, okay? This is going to be a general message of what you need to hear today. If love pops up, know the energies can be reversed. Thank you so very much, Spirit. I truly appreciate you for allowing for me to be a clear channel and a clear beacon of light. Thank you so much for allowing for me to release ego with all of my readings. I truly appreciate you for allowing for me to be able to receive the messages for our highest good. Thank you for allowing for me to get connected to our spiritual team and our ancestors who are the most healed and who have our highest intentions in mind. I truly appreciate you for allowing for me to be able to allow for us to be able to be protected from any low vibrational energies and entities that are not allowed in this space. Thank you for allowing for those who are watching to be able to trust their own intuitive nudges that this reading will spark in them, and for allowing them to be able to trust themselves and making decisions just for their highest good. Ashe. So let's go ahead and get started, baby. We're going to see what positive affirmation Spirit has for you. Thank you so very much, Spirit. What positive affirmation card do you have for my water signs? Show me clearly positive affirmation card you have for them. Alrighty. So we have it's only a thought and a thought can be changed. We also have I'm willing to let go. Okay, so it says I release others to experience whatever is meaningful to them, and I am free to create that which is meaningful to me. So that's really cool. I feel like it's mentally. I'm not going to think about how other people are creating their life. Okay, baby. When I get to when I think about this. I think about, I'm gonna just say what popped up to my mind, okay? Like, there's certain situations, and I know for myself, I have so much empathy that I can see someone tolerating something less than what they deserve, and I feel them so much to where I'm taking on that problem as my own, and I'm doing too much. I'm literally making it my problem. I'm making their problem my problem. And some people don't have the strength just yet, or the awareness just yet, or the courage just yet to break free from certain things that don't serve their highest good. Some people are, they want to create a life where they are, subscribed to energies, that they feel like is meaningful to them. It's almost like the blue face and that other person, how they continue to still be with each other even after like what they've been through. Krishan or whatever, I don't even know. I don't know them. I'm not gonna cap. I don't. I just see them on my page a lot. Like it was like, why y'all talking about these people so much? Anyways, it's meaningful. That's meaningful to them to continue to give each other chances and try to work through their problems and stuff like that. So I feel like ultimately the spirit is just saying, it's just like release others to create whatever is meaningful to them. Whatever is meaningful to them has nothing to do with you. Instead, you just free yourself to create whatever is meaningful to you. So ask yourself what's meaningful to you and then create it. And don't allow for other people's perspective or beliefs to block you from creating something that matters to you, that's meaningful to you, that you are intuitively guided to create and do. Okay? Another one of those things could be just even with spirituality and tarot as a whole. Like I feel like it's been kind of difficult for me to fully embrace it, simply because of like the background I was raised in when it comes to religion. Tarot is very new to me. No one in my family told me about tarot. It's not something that's been like really passed down to me. This is just something that fell into my path, and it's natural, and I felt called to it intuitively. It makes me feel good. It helps me through very difficult stages in my life. It has allowed me to have impact, positive impact in people's lives, and it has also had a positive impact in my own life. And so, like, I just have to embrace that this is meaningful to me, and it may not be meaningful to other people. Like I've had family members inbox me about how it's the devil, and people who I don't even know, baby. When I tell you they don't wish me happy birthday, I don't know these people got the same last name. I know they're family, but it's just like, now they popping up in the picture, to try to tell me to get away from this particular thing. But this particular thing is meaningful to me. It helps me. It aids me. So like that's me having to just allow for myself to create a path. I'm creating a path. I'm creating a whole career with tarot. Something that people in my family tell me to release and let go and to not feed into. So, yeah, we also have it's only a thought and a thought can be changed. So it says, I'm not limited by any past thinking. I choose my thoughts with care. I constantly have new insights and new ways of looking at my world. I am willing to change and grow. Okay, so not being limited by past way of thinking. Maybe these past way of thinkings could have been your own thinking patterns or thought patterns, but it could have also been thought patterns you adopted to based off of what you heard growing up, what you seen growing up, or what was told to you. You're starting to choose your thoughts now with care. The thoughts that you're creating are helping you be able to create a meaningful life. Okay. You constantly have new insights because intuitively you are noticing things, you're learning more things. You have new ways of looking at your world, new perspectives that you're constantly being adopted to, that are constantly being adopted to. So be willing to change, be willing to grow, okay? Be willing to look at the world differently in a more creative manner, okay? We have I'm open and receptive to new avenues of income. I now receive my good from expected and unexpected sources. I am an unlimited being, accepting from an unlimited source in an unlimited way. I'm blessed beyond my fondest of dreams. We also have I turn every experience into an opportunity. Each problem has a solution. All experiences are opportunities for me to learn and grow. I am safe. So, just even that, all experiences are opportunities for me to learn and grow. I'm choosing my thoughts with care because I constantly have these new insights. Okay, every problem has a solution. There's no stuck. I'm never stuck. Okay, I might just need to think things differently or see things with a different perspective. I'm always going to be growing, and I'm willing to grow. I'm willing to change. I'm willing to know better and do better and create better for myself. Okay. So let's see what Mrs. Spirit has for you, water signs. Thank you so very much, Spirit. I truly appreciate you. This is going to be for my water signs. Got the Queen of Wands popping out for you. You embracing some sort of leadership energy. Thank you so very much, Spirit. Let's see what message you have for my water sign. Show me clearly, please. That's that. A Nine of Cups tried to pop out, but it popped back in. Show me clearly, please, what message you have for my water sign, Spirit. Okay. Okay. Alrighty. It seems like you're blocking out spectators. That's literally what it looks like. Okay, that's Seven of Wands energy. You could be standing up for yourself as well, distancing yourself from small energy. This could even be you doing things to protect your peace. That Seven of Wands do talk about like distancing yourself, creating personal boundaries, standing up for yourself. Maybe even possibly doing research. Okay. Even like I said, blocking out spectators. Okay, is kind of what that looks like, that Page of Swords and that Page of Wands. Because the Page of Swords usually could talk about people who are watching you, who are, it could even be secret admirers. Page of Wands could talk about poking, lightheartedly flirting, etc., etc. It could be small actions or small communications. With the Seven of Wands, it's like I'm distancing myself from that. You could even be seeing how you can say less and look more or watch more or do more research as well. You could be taking things one day at a time and just kind of like trying out or experimenting things. You could be experimenting things and just being okay with these experimentations that you're doing. Kind of like allowing for yourself to unapologetically experiment or unapologetically do this research. It may rub people the wrong way. Usually the Seven of Wands for me, like you see this person is like, they're sexy, okay? So you see how they're dressed. These wands right here is other people's opinions, what other people are telling you to do, say, speak, etc., and etc. And you're just like, I don't need y'all's wands. I have my own wand. I have my own voice. I have my own thought pattern. I have my own life that I want to live. So you might just really be wanting to figure things out as well without allowing for too many external energies to just block you from, you know, taking a risk on your own ideas, I guess. You could also, like I said, just be distancing yourself from certain things and energies that you feel like just isn't really giving you enough or supporting you enough or seeing you for your worth or your value. Because of the hanged one, for what's coming towards you, this hanged one does talk about your perspective. It talks about enlightenment, and that Empress being there talks about, that's the highest ranking card of the deck. It talks about a divine creator, unconditionally loving being. The hanged one is perspective, enlightenment, etc., etc. So this is like Spirit just saying like what's coming towards you is just you seeing things from the lenses of. It could be the lenses of a woman, the lenses of a divine creator, the lenses of an empress, a goddess. You could be seeing things from the lenses of a wifey energy, like I said, a mom. Seeing things from the lenses of a creator as well versus a consumer. Okay, so you have producers and you have consumers. So you may be wanting to create more. You may be just taking some time to sit in stillness and allowing for yourself to receive, allowing for yourself to create. You could be even challenging yourself mentally, challenging your beliefs around love, uh, loving yourself more, having deep self-care, etc., and etc. I do see you seeing yourself as a goddess, or like even raising the standards on how you see yourself in your own creations. The Five of Pentacles with the Three of Wands for your advice. I do feel like Spirit is telling you to kind of change your direction and stay excited, build this momentum. Even if you feel abandoned, or even if you feel like you've been going without, or you've been feeling like you have been waiting. You've been waiting for something. You could have been waiting on a return, or you could have been waiting to receive something. Spirit is telling you to stay excited about whatever it is that you are waiting or have been waiting on. Okay. Do your best to prioritize exploring your options, or maybe even like being adaptable. Being adaptable during this waiting stage. You could be changing your direction towards something, or you could like literally be in the process of building something stable, or you could be even, like I said, building a momentum is kind of what it looks like. Allow for yourself to build momentum. That Five of Pentacles do kind of feel like, okay, like I feel like I've been either feeling abandoned, or I've been feeling like I've had to make certain sacrifices or just go without something. Maybe I've been having to do something alone, and maybe I've been having to keep something alone, and it's just like be willing to just maintain adaptability. I'm going to continue to prioritize the options that I feel like bring me joy. I'm going to continue to prioritize the options that's helping me feel excited. I'm going to continue to upkeep these priorities that are keeping my options open too. Okay, some of you guys that may be telling you to maintain like what you're maintaining. That could even be concerning a certain career. It's keeping your head above the water, but keep your options open. Okay, stay focused on moving forward regardless. Okay, maybe even stay focused on saving up as well. In order for you to be able to save up to make this move, some of y'all is to buy a vehicle of some sort, or to like maybe even travel somewhere. It is causing for you to just like go without certain things. Okay, so you've been having to let certain things go, but still stay excited and prepare. You're still preparing. You're preparing to make this particular investment. You're preparing to for these options, preparing for these doors to open up. And when it's time, like Spirit is just telling you to zoom, zoom, zoom. You could even be perfecting your craft for when it is time for things to take off, and when things will take off for you. So you could have been feeling abandoned, or you could have just been feeling like just lack, feeling kind of left out in the cold, or ghosted, or just like misunderstood by certain energies. And Spirit is just telling you to just prepare for these doors to open, prepare for these options to be available for you, prepare for things for when things are moving forward and fast. What do you see your day-to-day schedule looking like and being like? One that brings you joy and excitement and fulfillment. How often do you want to travel? You want to travel every 8 months? This could even talk about creating an eight-month plan. But whatever this 8-month plan, you might have to sacrifice for 5 months or something. Okay. Spirit is just like really starting to just stay focused on like these long-term type of benefits, and keep your mind in a very abundant place, with that Empress being there, very unconditionally loving place. I'm trusting the way things are growing. I'm being excited for the way things are growing. I'm trusting the seeds that I'm planting, etc., etc. Some of y'all could have been seeing 8-8 a lot, because we have 8 of Pentacles and 8 of Cups here. Spirit is most definitely telling you to move forward. This could, like I said, could be changing direction. You could be no longer prioritizing things that make you feel abandoned as well. No longer prioritizing things that make you feel like you're a scarcity, or just don't really understand you. Who chooses not to understand you, and you could be like prioritizing opening up your options or exploring your options. I literally have the 7 cups, 8 of Cups, 9 of Cups. Okay, so it's like no longer going to stay in this confused space. I'm going to start seeing things for the way that it is. I'm going to start looking at these options, whether that's love options, career options, romantic options, even traits, tasks that I have, gifts that I have. And I'm going to start asking myself, like, what more gifts do I have? How can I explore more? And slash R, what have I outgrown? The 8 of Cups. What have I outgrown? And let me start moving into the 9 of Cups, which is me really honoring myself, really me seeing myself as a gift, me really focusing on the energy that supports me. We have that 6 of Wands, focusing on the platform that supports me. Like we have the 8 of Pentacles going into the 9 of Pentacles, and that King of Wands. This King of Wands is a hustler, it's a go-getter, someone who doesn't take no for an answer, someone who perseveres, goes after the things that they want, someone who's single and abundant, It could even be an entrepreneur, someone's very confident, who's just focusing on the fruits of their own labor and enjoying the fruits of their own labor. Okay. So really continue to just stay positive, have a positive mindset about these transformations that are taking place. Stay excited above all things. I feel like Spirit is telling you to stay excited. Continue to upkeep what you're upkeeping. It's helping you stay afloat. But don't feed too much into confusion. Trust that there are options out there for you. Be willing to dive into these options, and then when you feel like that you've outgrown them, don't be afraid to move forward. I feel like with each new option that you explore, you get closer and closer to self-actualization, or just like really learning more about yourself. Okay, so let's hurry up and finish pulling some cards. I see it's getting dark. Thank you so very much, Spirit. I truly appreciate you. The additional messages you have for my water signs. Okay, so we have Sonia here at the bottom of the deck. I bring you a message from your deceased loved one. I'm happy and at peace. I love you very much. Please do not worry about me. Some of y'all could be feeling abandoned because maybe you feel like a mom abandoned you, or like they were just never around. Some of you guys, it could be a wife, or like someone you were married to. It's just saying that they love you very much. They're at peace. Don't worry about them, how they may feel, especially if you feel like you've just been keeping yourself, keeping things by yourself for their sake. Okay, they're happy and at peace, and they want you to also be happy. We have Indrael. You are a light worker, and God needs you to shine your divine light and love like an angel upon earth and all of its inhabitants. So, Spirit just really wants you to start seeing yourself as a gift, so you can allow for your gifts to shine, allow for yourself to shine, see yourself as that prize. We have Daniel. I'm the angel of marriage. I'm assisting you right now. And the hanged one, that really is seeing yourself as a wife, seeing yourself as a divine creator, seeing yourself as a mover, as a mother, as one of the highest ranking cards in the deck. So maybe some of you guys have not really been able to move to the next stage in your relationship because you haven't really been able to see yourself as marriage material. We have patience. Now's the time to learn, study, and gather information. Enjoy being a student, because in the future you will synthesize your knowledge into action. And we were talking about that, like even if you feel like you just have like lack right now, continue to prepare. You've been preparing. Continue to stay afloat. Continue to explore these options. Explore your gifts. Explore your talents. Explore the things that you love. And when it's time to take off, it's going to be time to take off, literally. Okay. In the future, you will synthesize all of this knowledge into action. We have you are confused and indecisive because you do not have enough information. Do research or seek expert advice before making a decision. And you're kind of in this research stage right now. Some of you guys may possibly be scared to ask questions. Some of you guys, the research or expert advice could be your intuition. Some of you guys, it could be it could be a vehicle that can help you. Some of you guys, that could be like a vehicle, could be anything. A vehicle could be an actual vehicle, but the travel industry is a vehicle. The spiritual tarot community is a vehicle. Different industries, okay? So you might need to, see what industry, or maybe even certain businesses or organizations that could help you, make certain decisions. Maybe even like how to prepare, maybe even like what to prioritize, what to manage, how to manage, et cetera, et cetera. What can help you move forward and continue to move forward. I really hope this doesn't mess anything up, y'all. It's like, what is she doing? I am trying to. Um, okay, put some light on here. So we have Adriana. I'm leading you to the answers towards your prayers. I'm leading you toward the answers to your prayers. Please listen to and follow the steps I'm communicating through your intuition, thoughts, and dreams. So yeah, like I said, a lot of you guys, you don't have enough information, do research, or seek expert advice. Expert advice is your intuition, so meditating more, actually paying attention to these dreams, these options that you have. Be willing to listen and follow. Maybe you're either going to be guided to this vehicle or guided to this location or guided on what direction you need to head in. Maybe there's a lot of different avenues, a lot of different directions, and you don't know really which choice to make. And Spirit is saying, like, you're going to know very soon. Just trust intuitively where you're guided, okay? Let's see what additional messages Spirit has for you. Okay, so we have past life relationship. You've known each other before. Passion, allow your heart and soul to sing with joy. We have children. Your love life is being affected by children. Some of you guys, this is like really, you see yourself as a mom. This could probably even help you get more connected to the children that's around you. Some of you guys may be being a mom. Seeing yourself as someone who's able to have kids. Who's able to spread unconditional love. Maybe there could be some childhood healing that needs to take place, maybe even mother wounds. Okay. We have retreat. It's time to disconnect from the world. Some of you guys, that's you in your relationship. Maybe y'all going through a honeymoon stage. Maybe it's way too many external energies that could be blocking y'all from y'all's blocking y'all from being able to solve y'all's problems. It's time to disconnect from the world, worldly views, worldly expectations, and just focusing on what feels right to y'all. Trust this situation is calling faith. It's calling for you to have faith. And then getting to know each other as you reveal your innermost selves to each other, your bond deepens, okay? So let us see here what additional messages Spirit has for you. The chakra cards. So we got trickery here. We also have miracle. We have self-worth here at the bottom of the deck. Tell me that don't look like this. Tell me it don't look like that. It do. It do, though. It do, though. You can't tell me that because it do, though. Alrighty. So we're going to read trickery first since it came up. So trickery says, notice here that there may be manipulation because of fear of being rejected. There is no evil intent, only a deep desire to be loved. This card may also indicate that you should practice asking for your true heart's desire rather than fearing someone else's resentment. The tempter is just as guilty as the thief. During trying times, things may be easier if you ask for help. Don't be disappointed if the assistance doesn't come from the place you expected. Some of you guys, I feel like that's a mom. Don't be, some of y'all, it could be a wife or your partner, but it's like, don't be disappointed if you're not receiving the assistance from the person you expected it to receive it from. You're still receiving it regardless. That's why it says my good comes from expected and unexpected places. I'm an unlimited being accepting from an unlimited source. Like, I don't have to feel like I am someone's only provider and vice versa. I can just be this unlimited and abundant being and trust that my abundance will come from all of my gifts. They're like, look, the Nine of Cups, this is all of this person's gifts, and they may have 8 of them monetized, okay? They may have 2 or 3 of them monetized, okay? And it's just like, some of them give them money, some of them don't. Some of them give them a lot of money, some of them gives them a little money, but regardless, you're an unlimited being, you have unlimited gifts, you're accepted from an unlimited source, and you just need to embrace all of your gifts regardless, okay? So it says, am I afraid to tell the truth? How does that fear make me manipulate others? What do I really need to say? Dance of scarcity, coveting possessions, vulnerable heart, self-honesty, accusing others, hidden motives, vision, honesty, and greed. Okay. Then we have miracle and self-worth. So the miracle card says, the brightest of all thoughts reside in sun yellow, as natural radiance stems from pure integrity. Be honest and forthright no matter what. With the energy of the sun, a miracle awaits. You instinctively know what is authentic. Trust this. Integrity is what turns on the light. Do you let someone in, or do you pretend not to see them? You cannot shut out pain without shutting out pleasure. So it's like, you can't receive the assistance that you need. You can't even receive the goals that you need if you don't put yourself out there. For some of you guys, it's like, you just have to be your authentic self. And some of y'all may be afraid of rejection and putting your gifts out there. And it's just like, you can't even receive the pleasure of receiving support from other people if you do not put yourself out there as a whole. Okay. So it says, kindness exists to lend magic to integrity. The essence of inspiration is integrity. Cannot be counted on. Being a light, lighting the way for others, coming miracles, integrity, gifts, and reward. Especially with the just being a light for others, because the Spirit says, you are a light worker and God needs you to shine your divine light and love on heaven, on earth, and all of its inhabitants. Maybe you are lighting the way for other people by you having that strength and courage to do something that other people don't. So it's heavy with the, just allow yourself to create whatever is meaningful to you, because you don't know who you're encouraging and who you are inspiring around you, okay, by doing so. Alrighty. So integrity, gifts, and rewards. And last but not least, we have self-worth. So self-worth says, salmon is the color of deep emotional peace. You've been given a gift of self-love. This card indicates the love of life and no longer trying to prove your value to others who may not see what you see. Rely on your own inner knowing, okay? So understand the gift that you are as you're continuing to put yourself out in these different spaces. Don't allow rejection to hold you down or bring you down. Know that you are a gift. Which I feel like you are going to be having that perspective of just knowing how abundant you are, regardless of if other people notice that in you or not. So it says, come sit in my chair and feel my love, says the great servant. People, events, and material objects beyond your frame of reference are being drawn to you. Aim higher, for you will draw in even greater experiences into your life. Allow your energy to grow. Receiving is an action. How do I relate to the word deserving? Am I ready to allow myself to receive what others may not? Greater knowledge, innocent curiosity, being rewarded, receiving divine love, faith, self-love, and value. So heavy with the innocent curiosity, I see you're exploring, you're experimenting, and it's really helping you grow. You're exploring different gifts. Okay, you're going to be being rewarded with all of this energy. You're going to be even starting to see how loving and how abundant you actually are as a person. And I do feel like it's because you've been loving on yourself more and valuing yourself more. Okay, so let us pull a Heal Yourself card, and then we're going to be finished. Okay, so we got two cards that came out. We got Letting Go here at the bottom of the deck, which is 26. We got 27 here, 25, 26, and 27. Alchemy here as well. Just letting go just talks about not holding on to certain relationships that have served its purpose. Don't convince yourself to hold on to them. Really release it, and allow for something new and better that to come into your life. So Help from Above says your positive intentions and heartfelt prayers have been heard. You are loved beyond your wildest dreams. Divine beings are working on your behalf to create the perfect circumstances for you to heal and open your heart. There's a higher order and timing to all things. You're being asked to work on your self-worth so that you can receive your greatest good in the form of incredible love, life-transforming opportunities, healing, abundance, and divine inspiration. So before I even continue, so Spirit is telling you, even though you're in this waiting stage or this waiting period or even this transitional period, continue to prepare. Continue to know what you're going to prioritize. Knock things down off your priority list or cut things out, investments altogether that's not really helping you elevate you, that's not helping you open your mind, that's not helping you grow, that doesn't feel like love, okay? So it says, keep asking for higher help and intervention in any area of your life, and then follow your intuition and lower your barriers. Let go of any notion of how divinity will bring about your deepest heart's yearning. And it goes heavy into, they said, ask for your true heart's desire versus fearing anyone else's resentment. Whether that's, I need to be loved, I need to be seen, I need to be heard, I need to be nurtured, I need to feel safe, whether that's around a masculine or feminine energy. Okay? So it says, let go of any notions of how divinity will bring about your deepest heart's yearning. It may not be in the package you would expect, but it will be life altering. I may not receive that love from my mom, but I can receive it from a nurturing feeling. I may not receive that love from my father, but I can receive it from some sort of masculine energy. It may not be from my partner, but it'll be from my friends, like it could be from my child, so don't be so stuck on how it's going to show up for you. Just trust that it's going to show up for you, okay? So it says your heart is about to be challenged to open wider than ever before. That may require you to feel some fear and pain. Do not run away from this experience. Take steps forward with faith that your greater good is coming. So that's very beautiful. Let's also look at 11. It says take off your mask. So take off your mask says stop trying to appear different to who you really are. It's time to take off your mask and be the real you. You cannot get the love and attention that you are craving by pretending to be someone that you are not. Why are you so frightened to be honest with yourself and others? Do you feel like you will lose friends, opportunities by showing others your imperfections, fears, and vulnerability? Are you constantly doing things to please others, even if this doesn't work for you? Even if doing this doesn't work for you? This card indicates that you need time to get to know yourself and what is important in your life. You will know that you are evolving when other people's judgment of you no longer impacts you. If you have an incredible talent, believe in yourself. Don't hide your greatness because others feel envious or resentful. Remember, every great leader had people who loved them and believed in them, as well as those who doubted and disliked them. And that's how Spirit is telling you to release others to create whatever is meaningful to them. And you focus on creating whatever is meaningful to you, because it's like the only way you're going to be able to receive, like your tribe is going to be able to see you, you're going to be able to see that support or have that support, is if you continue to put yourself out there as your authentic self. Release the mask, show your imperfections, show your vulnerability. I was super inspired by Blue Ivy. Okay, she if you see her on the tour with her mom or whatever, in the beginning she was kind of like, stiff with her dancing, and she didn't even know the moves completely. I don't criticize, like, you just notice it though. And to like see her growth towards the end of that tour, like she put her own little personality into it. She seen her own little pizzazz to it. Like she got her own little facial expression. Like, okay, girl, you better. And so I was just really inspired because, like, from that situation, you were able to see a lot of people critique her, but you also saw people supporting her as well. And she's a great leader. She's just 11, you feel me? And she's following in her mom's footsteps. But to be able to just see her growth and to even see how she continued to stay focused on her craft despite what the peanut gallery has to say. So I was very inspired by that. It encourages me to do that, not just with tarot, but a lot of things that I want to do as well. Sometimes it can be difficult to allow for yourself to speak, to allow for yourself to grow. That's a thought. We're not going to be limited by those past thoughts. Like it's easy to put ourselves out there. It's easy to get over learning curves. It's easy to believe in ourselves. It's easy to block out any negative type of energy. Okay. It's easy to be our authentic self. Okay. 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 Anyways, with that being said, y'all, I really pray y'all are able to receive something from this to help you continue to make positive progress in this life journey. I love y'all very much, y'all. Have a wonderful evening on purpose. Protect your peace and don't let these hoes get you outside yourself. Toodles.